Welcome to a new reflection from Love Holds Everything. My name is Gisela Miller, and the subject of today's episode is self-forgiveness. Let's open up together to a beautiful state of self-forgiveness. Let's heal from all pain, anger, and any other negative emotions that are slowing us down spiritually. We are going to start by saying that in order to successfully complete our work on self-forgiving, we might need to first close cycles by forgiving others and also asking for forgiveness if needed. To forgive yourself is to open a door. This door will release from you all pain, anger, and other negative emotions that are toxic and cannot stay inside you anymore. To do this, first, you need to be in a place of total self-love and self-compassion to reach a state where forgiveness can happen. You could have learned to reach a very high spiritual realm through reflection, prayer, or meditation, but to move freely in this realm and truly experience it, you must release your spirit from anything that slows you down. Forgiveness is the energy that will help us through this release process. Open your heart to forgiveness. There are many different ways to reach self-forgiveness. What I am composing today into words is the way that has been shown to me through spiritual channeling. But first, we must set our intention. Our intention in this case is to forgive ourselves. It is always the energy of an intention that sparks that start of a positive change. Let your intention be set to open up your heart, mind, and soul, and to release from you all guilt and remorse that has been existing inside you. Let it go. Let the beautiful state of forgiveness move inside you. Glow from within yourself. Expand and touch all pain collected inside of you, bringing love to aid you in this healing process. Now you can self-forgive. Forgive yourself. Did you know that your source, your creator, my creator too, forgave you the exact moment that you, in a state of perfectly divine love, regretted and repaired any of your past actions that caused harm? Why then it can be so hard to forgive ourselves? Why are some of us always punishing ourselves? Some even do it without even being aware of their self-punishing action. It has been shown to me that many illnesses and misfortunes happen when we are in a self-punishing state. We might not even be aware of this and just keep thinking that there must be a reason we keep going through so much misfortunes or experience bad luck. Some call it karma, a curse, or a fatal destiny. I am not saying those reasons do exist or happen. I am just saying that if the reason of your misfortune is that you are self-punishing, then you must become aware of it and stop doing that immediately. It is a useless purpose and a waste of energy to go through self-punishment. Do not waste another single day in this self-punishing state. Receive love, peace, and joy in your heart. Elevate your spirit and feel gratitude with the universe. After forgiveness, we open up to a beautiful state of gratitude. It is in this self-forgiving discovering state that you can also realize that in order to forgive yourself, you need to forgive others. or you might need to ask for forgiveness from others. When asking for forgiveness or forgiving others, the healing happens both ways, for the sender and the receiver of the action. If the person is no longer around, then write them a letter, speak to their higher self during meditation, or visualize them in front of you and having the conversation that you never had. Your message and intention will travel across the universe, reaching the receiver. By doing all this work, you are cleaning the house of your spirit, getting rid of any baggage that you had been storing inside you with or without your knowledge. I can forgive myself because I have now the intention to forgive. I believe in the sacred power of a positive intention. The moment the intention is called out to the universe, it means that you can do it and it can happen. How to find within you what needs to be forgiven? This is the work to be done. Once you have the intention to forgive yourself, then you can start a healing process. Write down, one by one, each regret and remorseful memory that you have and had been collecting for many years. Take your time. Do a lot of self-reflection and meditation. Talk to yourself, to all the different layers of you. Start with your child layer, then the teenager, the young adult, and so on. Each one was different at the moment the experience was lived and experienced differently. I always compare our personas to an onion that has many layers built up around. The external layer is today, the present, and the deepest center layer is our childhood at its youngest memories. They all together represent our whole self in this lifetime. Look for past experiences in life, the ones that you have regretted, and examine how you behaved in them. Find that guilt or remorse that needs to be processed, solved, forgiven, released, and healed. To do this, find the remorse, write it down, and bring the memory to the surface. Talk to the layer of you that has been holding on to it all these years. Ask yourself why you kept attached to this regret. What would you have done differently today? How would you have fixed this situation? It will also help to visualize the situation again and to relive it, correcting the outcome. Even if it can no longer be corrected, you had created a moment in the universe where the error has been repaired. Your intention of repairing the damaged has been recognized and accepted. Now that you had forgiven yourself and others, seal it with the power of a promise. A promise is the highest form of an intention. This promise is the agreement between you and the divine for this never to happen again. It will need to be composed in your own words, based on your own circumstances, so that you will never return to a self-punishment state for the experiences past lived. An example could be, quote, I promise not to self-punish myself and to let go of the pain I am inflicting myself. I regret my past actions and promise not to act this way again. I understand that I had been forgiven. Thank you. Unquote. Before we end this episode, let's review the steps to reach self-forgiveness. Number 1, sometimes, in order to forgive ourselves, we need to first forgive others or ask for forgiveness. Number 2, self-forgiveness will release from you all negative, toxic emotions that you had been accumulating inside of you. Number 3, it is important to first set the intention to self-forgive. Your self-healing will start the moment that you have the intention to self-forgive. Number 4, once you reach self-forgiveness, the energy of gratitude will expand within you. Number 5, you must seal the completion of your self-forgiveness with the energy of a promise. A promise is the highest form of an intention. Let the past rest and let the present aim at a future you, one that has learned to self-forgive and understands how the universe works. Let love replace pain. Let joy replace sadness. Let peace replace anger, and let gratitude stay within your heart from today forward. I want to thank you for listening today. My name is Gisela Miller, and I am a spiritual reader and energy healer living near Seattle, Washington. You can find more information about me on my website, loveholdseverything.com. This episode has been spiritually channeled by me, influenced by a series of similar events that occurred on consecutive days prior to its recording. It is not a coincidence that you're listening to this today. Feel free to contact me through my website if you have any questions that I can help you with. Goodbye for now. Keep on reflecting, and see you in my next episode.